There was an article that was done in the paper, which included an email that was sent by Alderman Hakeem to me and to the paper. I guess they found a couple of things that just would like to clear up a little bit and add some insight to. My concerns are not political. As most of you know me, I've served in the city for a long time, and I don't do political. Nor did I preface any of my statements on a religion. Although I'm very proud to be a Christian and serve my Lord, that wasn't what I came to say. The whole thing that, what I did strongly say in the statements that I made was that we need to protect the innocent and the unborn. That's my whole purpose. There were a couple of statements in the email that Alderman Hakeem provided, and I would just like to make a couple of comments on those. One of the comments was that it seemed like this particular ordinance aspect would seem to militarize our police force to investigate potential violations. I don't think that's true. I think that's the same as any other ordinance that the city has on the books. The police department is the investigative authority for investigation of crimes that occur. There is nothing in this ordinance that says they will be secret policing or doing things in a way that would be sneaky or changing people's thoughts about the great quality police officers and police department that we have. There are additional comments. Additionally, the proposed law appears to be somewhat redundant, as existing state laws already protect the rights of the unborn to a significant extent. The downside to that is there are already a number of initiative petitions being filed in the state to overturn the state statute. That is one of the reasons to need this ordinance. Primary effects of the ordinance would be to make a political and religious statement. Again, I never stood in front of this platform, in front of you, to make a political or a religious statement. Only a statement that I care about unborn babies. And I think that you should too. I think our city should. But the pledge is finished. Liberty and justice for all. That includes unborn babies. Liberty and justice for all. Alderman Hakeem has advised me through the email that he would not support the ordinance and would not sponsor the ordinance. So I guess my other avenue is to ask tonight, is there anyone else on the board who would step forward and sponsor this ordinance?
So I will tell you, I will not. I have huge concerns with the Missouri Heartbeat Law that this seeks to give a safety net for, because of the dangers that we've seen in some of the language in it, particularly the word imminent, causing more harm. One of the other things that I think, even though you didn't mention religion, there are other religions where abortion can be a protected right and where they don't believe that life is life begins at conception. I think those religions also need to be protected. And more importantly, in my opinion, and in the opinion of other feedback that I've gotten, is that abortion isn't so much the problem as it is a symptom of a variety of other problems. I too care very much for the unborn, but I don't think that legislation is the way to go about this. I would encourage you and others who are concerned about this to reach out to avenues like the Warren County Pregnancy Option Center that chooses to give, it's a nonprofit that chooses to give support, medical, financial, training, mental health, all those things that are the leading causes of women seeking abortions other than medical necessity. I would encourage you to support those, to help fundraise for those, to help publicize those types of organizations, because it's those that are going to lessen, well, trying to think of how to put this, will create options where families feel like they do have options and can choose life. As for this, I just don't feel like legislation is the way to attack this problem. But I will echo what Alderman Hakeem had said in his letter. I do really appreciate your passion for this and your willingness, and your just constantly staying involved in our community, but I will not be sponsoring this legislation.
If I could add to what Alderman Owens just said, retired Mayor Round, you know I have nothing but the utmost respect for you, and over the years we've garnered a good friendship. My email to you was in the vein of you being the spokesperson for this ordinance, and was not geared directly towards you or your words. And so I just wanted to clear that up, because what you shared with us is absolutely correct. You have not invoked any of the topics that you outlined, but others did. And that was the reasoning for the wording in my email. So I just wanted to make sure we were clear on that.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate you, we do, and this is an emotional and it's a difficult topic for everyone. But at this point, the board doesn't feel like we're in a place where we need to be legislating this. It's been legislated by the state of Missouri. And everybody has their own thoughts and for a million different reasons, but at the end of the day, what we have to decide is this something that Wright City should be legislating? And at this time, there is not an alderman who will support it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to speak on it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.